Imagine a world beneath the waves, vaster than the farthest reaches of any continent, yet more mysterious than the darkest corners of the unexplored jungle. This is the world that lies deep beneath the ocean's surface, a realm where sunlight dares not tread and where the secrets of our planet are shrouded in perpetual darkness. Welcome to a journey like no other. Welcome to the depths of the ocean. Now let's dive into the heart of our story, the staggering depth of the ocean. Prepare to have your mind blown because we're going deeper than your last philosophical chat at 2 a.m. The ocean's depth is like the universe's best-kept secret right here on Earth. If you think about the tallest skyscrapers or the highest mountains you've ever seen, well, the ocean laughs at them. It's like comparing the depth of your coffee cup to a bottomless pit. The average depth of the ocean is about 12,080 feet. That's more than 2 miles deep. As we descend, we first encounter the sunlit zone, where most marine life thrives. But as we go deeper, past 656 feet, we enter the twilight zone. No, not the TV show. This is where sunlight starts to disappear, and the ocean begins to hold its secrets close. Then comes the midnight zone, plunging down to 13,123 feet. Here, it's a world of perpetual darkness, colder than your ex's heart, and home to some of the most bizarre creatures you'll ever see. We're talking about animals that create their own light. Talk about being the light of the party. But wait, there's more. Beyond the midnight zone, we reach the abyssal zone, and finally, the Hadal zone, which includes the deepest ocean trenches. The Mariana Trench, the deepest part of the ocean, extends down to about 36,070 feet. That's deeper than Mount Everest is tall. If you dropped a stone down there, you could watch an entire movie before it hit the bottom. Well, a short movie, but still. To put it in perspective, if you could drive your car straight down into the ocean, you'd need about 6 hours to reach the bottom, assuming you don't stop for snacks. Oh, and by the way, there aren't any drive-thrus on the way down, or for you Midwesterners, no, there are no quick trips. So why is so much of the ocean unexplored? Well, it's not just a matter of strapping on a snorkel and taking a quick peek. We're talking about immense pressures, pitch darkness, and a whole host of unknowns that make deep sea exploration a bit more challenging than a hike in the woods. Now, let's plunge into one of the most spellbinding aspects of the ocean's depths, the creatures that call this alien world home. We're not talking about your usual goldfish or the friendly dolphins. We're venturing into a realm where the residents are as bizarre as they are fascinating. Imagine a place so deep and dark that the rules of surface life don't apply. Here, in the crushing pressures and eternal night, life has taken a turn into the realm of the strange. The creatures of the deep sea are the stuff of science fiction, yet they're as real as the air we breathe. Take the anglerfish, for example, with its eerie, luminescent lure dangling in front of razor-sharp teeth. It's like nature's own horror movie, yet this bizarre adaptation is a masterclass in deep-sea survival. And then there's the giant squid, an elusive titan of the depths whose existence was once a mariner's legend. These creatures can grow up to 43 feet long. That's longer than a school bus. The adaptations of these creatures are mind-blowing. In a world without sunlight, many deep-sea species create their own light through bioluminescence. It's their way of saying, who needs the sun? They use this glow to attract prey, communicate, and even find love in the abyss. And let's not forget about the pressure. The deeper you go, the greater the pressure. Some of these creatures endure pressures equivalent to having 50 jumbo jets piled on top of them. And you thought your Monday morning was stressful. These mysterious inhabitants of the deep play a crucial role in the ocean's ecosystem. They're not just fascinating anomalies, they're vital pieces of a complex puzzle we're only beginning to understand. Every new discovery about these creatures provides insights into life's resilience and adaptability, reminding us of the incredible diversity of our blue planet. So how do we even begin to map something as vast and mysterious as the ocean? I mean, it's not like we can just use a ruler and a map. We've had to get pretty creative over the years, and the evolution of ocean mapping is a story of innovation, daring, and a bit of tech wizardry. It all started with nothing but a rope and a weight. That's how the first daring explorers began to map the ocean's depths. This rudimentary technique, known as lead line sounding, was as simple as it sounds. Mariners would lower a lead weight attached to a long line into the water, waiting for it to hit the ocean floor. By measuring the length of the line, they could gauge the depth at that specific point. It was a painstaking process, like trying to map an entire forest by measuring the height of a few trees. These brave souls ventured out onto the open sea, dropping their lines into the unknown and sketching rough maps based on these sparse measurements. Their charts were more guesswork than Google Maps, and the ocean's vast, uncharted territories remained a world of myth and mystery. Satellites, yes, those high-flying space gadgets, aren't just for snapping selfies of Earth or binge-watching your favorite shows. Back in the day, we relied on satellites to give us the big picture of the ocean's surface. It was like trying to understand what's in a room by looking through a keyhole. Satellites could measure the surface height and use that data to make guesses about what lies beneath. It's a bit like trying to figure out the shape of a swimming pool while you're flying in an airplane. But then, we dove deeper, quite literally, with sonar. Sonar works by sending sound waves down into the depths. These waves bounce back when they hit something solid, like the seafloor. Think of it as the ocean's version of an echo in a mountain valley, but way cooler. With sonar, we started to get a much clearer picture. It's like putting on glasses after years of squinting at the world. Sonar was a game changer. We could map the contours and valleys of the ocean floor, find sunken ships, and even locate underwater mountain ranges that we never knew existed. It was like uncovering a hidden world, piece by piece. And now, enter the era of robots. These aren't your typical vacuum cleaning robots, though. We're talking about sophisticated autonomous underwater vehicles, AUVs, and remotely operated vehicles, ROVs. These deep-sea explorers can dive to incredible depths, bringing back data, images, and even samples from places no human could survive. These robots are like our eyes and hands in the deep sea. They're equipped with cameras, sensors, and instruments that can withstand extreme pressure and darkness. With their help, we're mapping the ocean floor in greater detail than ever before, discovering new species, and unlocking the mysteries of deep-sea ecosystems. And let's be honest, who hasn't dreamed of having a robot sidekick? These ones just happen to be super smart and enjoy a good swim. Now, a big question remains. What can we actually do with these maps about the ocean and its greatest depths once we have them? Well, the possibilities are as vast as the ocean itself. First off, these maps are like treasure maps for science. They can help us understand climate change, as the ocean plays a crucial role in Earth's climate system. By studying the seabed, we can uncover clues about past climate patterns and predict future changes. It's like having a crystal ball, but with more data and fewer mystical powers. For marine biologists, detailed maps are like a VIP pass to the most exclusive club on the planet. They can discover new habitats, study marine life, and unlock the secrets of deep-sea ecosystems. We're talking about finding bizarre creatures that defy our understanding of life, which is always a plus in the cool science department. Then there's the practical side. Better ocean maps means safer navigation for ships. It's like upgrading from an old, crumpled road map to a high-tech GPS system. This can prevent maritime accidents, protect fragile marine environments, and even aid in rescue operations. And let's not forget about resources. Accurate maps can guide us to underwater resources like oil, gas, and even rare minerals. But it's not just a free-for-all. These maps also help us manage these resources responsibly, ensuring that we don't harm the very world we're trying to understand. As we continue to map the uncharted waters of our planet, we're not just drawing lines on a map. We're expanding our knowledge, protecting our environment, and opening new frontiers for future generations. The ocean's depths hold answers to questions we haven't even thought to ask. And with each map we complete, we take one step closer to uncovering the mysteries of the deep blue sea. Hey, thanks for sticking around till the end, and I hope you enjoyed our journey into the wonders below. Speaking of exploring the unknown, Sentry PC lets you navigate the often unseen world of digital activity with ease. Whether you're keeping tabs on your kids' online safety or ensuring productivity in your workspace, it's a great way to keep your digital life as fascinating and safe as using an AUV to explore the ocean. Check out Sentry PC through the link in the description, and thanks for supporting the channel.